Oh, Rapture? Did you get the report about Diddy? It's been exploding wherever. Definitely turns out the two his cushions in LA and Miami got hit in strikes this week. Hello? Did you find out about what's going down with Diddy? No doubt his lodgings in LA and Miami got struck thanks to a few warrants from the southern locale of New York, and allow me to let you know that region has an insane success streak in court, like 98 to almost 100% so, on the off chance that they're coming for you. Best accept they're there. He been saving tabs briefly now. A few people are shouting out about it. Candace Owens ringed in, and even Suge Knight dropped a tweet from in the slammer Suge saying the federal authorities weren't exactly after Diddy. They're sniffing around for greater fish. Appears as though they're painting Diddy as a substitute in this entire dealing wreck they've been visiting about. And you understand what set this situation off. Cassie's claim, man, that thing was an astounding 35 pages with a trigger advance notion. See, and spilled all the tea about freaky stuff. It started off an entire pack of different claims to Cassie suing Diddy resembled straight out of a film she recorded. A claim in government court, blaming him for some weighty stuff like causing her to do a wide range of things, inflicting damage, and an entire 10 years of a beginning when she was only 19. So Cassie, who used to be endorsed to Diddy's mark Terrible Kid Records, is tossing down a few serious charges. She's talking sex, stealing, illegal exploitation, battery, and so on. Says Diddy was controlling her life since they met in 2005 when she endorsed with his name. It was like he had her on lock, controlling everything from her loft to her clinical records. And get this, she even says he designated rapper Kid Cudi as a result of her. Yet stand by, it gets more insane. After Cassie documented the claim, more individuals approached with their own anecdotes about Did and his supposed unfortunate behavior. Then country security got involved, striking his properties in LA and Miami over some sex stealing case. So what's Diddy blamed for? Precisely, Cassie's claim paints him as this exemplary, baiting her in with commitments of security, and afterward catching her in this wrecked relationship. She says he utilized terrorizing strategies like destroying vehicles and compromising individuals to keep her calm. And get this, she guarantees he constrained her into these freaky experiences with different fellows while he watched and shot. Crazy now about that Amit. Diddy and Cassie resolved things away from plain view, settling the claim only one day after it was documented. They're staying quiet about the subtleties, yet you got to consider what went down in those discussions, right? Yet hello, props to Cassie for making some noise with the grown-up Survivors Act in New York. She got an opportunity to consider Diddy responsible for his activities. It's a muddled circumstance, yet essentially she's standing firm after Cassie dropped her claim. A greater amount of them recently came descending upon Diddy. It resembles an all-out tempest of charges hitting him left and right. 5 additional individuals approached with comparative cases against Diddy. One of them is this maker fella named Lil Bar, who's suing Diddy for sexual and sex stealing, among other stuff. He says Diddy's entire Terrible Kid arrangement resembled a criminal undertaking that didn't pay special attention to possess individuals, and afterward there's this lady's asserting Diddy and his up treated her terribly when she was only 17 in the wake of dealing her across state lines. And it doesn't stop there. Over Thanksgiving weekend, Diddy got hit with 2 additional claims for sexual, in addition to another for carelessness and work environment savagery. One of these cases blames him for sedating and attacking somebody, then, at that point, shooting it like some debilitated vengeance plot. Another goes way back to the 90s, blaming him and another man for serious sexual viciousness and attack. Lord Loss was sitting in the back okay, and afterward, when we got to the inn, it deteriorated, and he took one of my heels and attempted to toss it at me, and afterward he mushed my face and truly hard and caused my nose to drain. Yet stand by, there's much more. Diddy's ex Gina Hohen spilled some tea in a meeting, blaming him for straight-up misuse, like trampling her stomach and punching her. She says he contrasted her with Cassie and caused her to feel like Oop, and look at this, even his previous individual gourmet expert sued him, saying he physically bugged her and didn't pay her appropriately. She guaranteed he'd make her serve food to him and his pals just after they wrapped attaching while they were butt stripped. Like what in blazes? No doubt it's no big surprise the federal authorities chose to assault his places in LA and Miami. They sniffing around for some supposed sex-stealing business. Candace Owens had her say, also implying that this attack about Diddy at all. It's about the big cheeses behind him. You can allow your creative mind to roam free, sorting out who those maybe Candice Owens is causing a few disturbances in the political discourse scene. Ain't she's known for her conservative perspectives, and a portion of her take can be really something else, yet greetings an entire bundle of people who hold tight to all her words, particularly the very swarm that got behind Trump in 2016. Of late, however, Owens has been dunking her toes into the hip bounce world, and she has Diddy deliberately targeted. We never going to accept this, folks. And yes, the utilized Hollywood recall every one of the entertainers focusing in fearlessly. She's been tossing conceal left and right in any event, recommending that Michael Jackson's demise and Diddy's supposed activities are associated in some way. And get this, she's platitude. It's significantly greater than the entire Jeffrey Epstein wreck discussed, blending the pot now with Die's Holmes getting assaulted in Miami and law. Everybody's stuck to this adventure, and obviously Owens couldn't avoid tolling in with her feedback. She rambled about how Diddy's simply a pawn in a greater game, put in a position to accept any penalty while the genuine players stay stowed away. It resembles straight out of a paranoid fear. Yet, hello, Owens ain't the only one reasoning this way. The entire Diddy show has the hip jump world humming, and no one realizes how it will work out, yet stand by there. He's more dramatization. Youthful Miami Diddy's ex got hauled into this wreck excessively. She's purportedly recorded as one of Diddy's women of the night in some claim by Lil Bar. He's Maxime Diddy's team, including youthful Miami Jade and Daphne Satisfaction, were getting money or wire moves from some person named Robin Greenslope. Lil Poles spilling the tea, guaranteeing these gatherings had underage people tasting on liquor, making the entire scene very problematic. But on the other hand, she's being blamed for carrying drugs for Dieter, as per a few new subtleties added to this claim recorded by Lil Bar. So this claim worth an incredible 30 million cases that Diddy was about this stuff called pink cocaine or talk B or Tory. It resembles a blend of happiness and coke, genuine obscure stuff. Evidently, Diddy was getting this from somebody named Brendan Paul. Yet when he neglected to bring it, youthful Miami stepped in as the hookup. As per court reports, Diddy was getting his party on before a major gig at the Something in the Water celebration, where he was set to perform with Pharrell. And get this, Lil Bar claims he saw Diddy grunting lines in his changing area like it was no biggie except for stand by. There's more. Lil Bar's claim proceeds to blame Diddy for physically attacking him while they were dealing with a collection. He's colloquialism. Diddy was all handsy and attempting to pressure him into some wrecked stuff. Presently, Diddy's been denying this multitude of claims left and right, yet with his homes getting struck by specialists from country security, things are getting truly troublesome. His legal counselors around here calling it a witch chase, yet who can say for sure what's truly going down? Suge Knight offered us his opinion on what may be the situation here for Diddy. Suge has been tossing some significant shade at Diddy advance. Notice him, his life's in peril. Knight dropped this bomb in a brief snippet from his digital broadcast, getting down on Diddy, or as he actually calls him, Pa.